Hey, everybody. Today's topic is so great. Why? Because everybody has this problem. It's called doubting yourself. Are you doubting yourself in your business? If not now, have you done it before? I guarantee you it's going to happen again. Let's talk it out. Stick around.
You're listening to Marketing Tips with Meliss podcast.
Welcome to Marketing Tips with Meliss podcast. And now your host, Meliss-Ep.
All right, so let's get into it. If you have ever thought that you are not good enough, or you don't know why you started, or you have clients and then you reach this next level and you're like, oh shit, what did I just do to myself? What did I just sign up for? Can I really manage this? Can I handle this? Am I as good as I think I am? What if I can't provide the results that I say I can to this client? You are not alone. It is part of being an entrepreneur. It is part of this journey, and it happens almost every single time that you expand, that you up level, that you take your business to that next phase, and then you're like, oh crap, what did I sign up for? It's like hiking up a mountain. You're starting at the bottom and you're looking up, you're like, wow, that is high up, but I can do it. And I'm going to start. And you take one foot and you put it in front of the other and you keep moving up that mountain. Eventually you get to the top of the mountain and you're like, yes, I made it. And then you look down and you're like, oh man, what did I do? How am I going to make it? I'm so high up. I don't know if I belong here with all the other people that are up here. I'm not really a hiker. What was I thinking? This is all natural. And so I want you to remember to have faith in yourself and believe in yourself and remind yourself why you started. What is your why? Why are you here? What are you doing? Is it to serve others? Is it to create an impact? Is it to have some personal growth within you? Is it to be able to provide for your loved ones? Why are you here? And when you can grasp onto that idea, that why, sometimes it quickly knocks you out of your doubt. Sometimes it doesn't, and that's okay too. But just remember why you started. Also, I want you to recognize that this is a period of growth. When you doubt yourself, it usually comes after taking a giant leap or taking lots of little steps and then looking back and realizing, whoa, I got really far ahead of where I ever thought I'd be. And so it's a growth period for you to doubt yourself because you've reached a new place that you have never been to before. You are literally stepping outside of the comfort zone, so you feel discomfort and dis-ease. But that doesn't mean that the discomfort is bad or negative. What it means is you just grew, and now you need the rest of you to catch up to where you are. So when you have doubt, it's actually a time for you to say, wow, congratulations me. Look how far I've come, and now I'm going through another phase of growth. And this is a really natural part of being in business. And you learn to go with the flow, and you learn that this is a fluid process. Sometimes you're going to have highs, sometimes you're going to have lows, sometimes you're going to be in your comfort zone and knocking it out of the park, and you're ready to reach past it. So you reach a little further, you have that stretch goal. And once you hit it, you're like, okay, now I have nothing surrounding me. But that's not actually true, because once you reach that next level, what you end up having is your new comfort zone, the new version of yourself stepping into what that new comfort zone is, which used to be your stretch goal. So while you're in that new comfort zone, you'll stay there a while, you'll get really comfortable there, you'll get everything going in and flowing, and clients come in and you're doing your thing, and then you're ready to take another stretch goal, which is outside of your comfort zone. And when you get to your comfort zone, now you look back at what used to be scary and you're like, been there, done that. So just recognize that this is a normal part of your business. And also, we are our own worst critic. No one else is thinking these bad things about you, only you are. So just know that everybody goes through this and you are your own worst critic. But this is totally natural. Now, when you're talking about stepping outside your comfort zone, before you do it, I want you to just have a little pep talk with yourself. Look in the mirror and say, look, why am I doubting myself? Why am I trying to step outside of my comfort zone? Or why have I stepped outside of my comfort zone and I feel like I'm just hanging here out in the open with nothing to hold on to, naked? Why is that? Where is that coming from? What is that doubt trying to protect you from? Maybe there are some underlying fears. Maybe it's that your mind is trying to keep you safe. But just know that you are meant for more. And that fear response is natural, but that doesn't mean you have to go that way. It is your body or your subconscious mind trying to keep you safe. It's why I won't jump off of a bridge with a bungee cord around my ankles. Will I be safe? Maybe, probably. Will I do it? Absolutely not. I'm scared of heights and I don't seek adventure in that way. So if I were to jump off of a bridge, my body would start shaking, and that fear is my body protecting myself, saying, Meliss, what are you doing? Why are you jumping off a bridge? Don't do that. Let's keep you safe. Now, if I was an adventure seeker and I loved that type of stuff, I would move past that fear and I'd say, shut up, mind. Don't tell me what I'm supposed to feel. And I would do it anyway. Feel the fear and do it anyway. And then I'll be safe and I'll feel successful and I will have stepped outside my comfort zone. I don't do bungee jumping, but I do entrepreneurship. In many ways, it is similar. So doubt is really natural, but don't give your energy to the doubt, because then the doubt is going to stay at the forefront of your mind. Instead, I want you to give your energy to the understanding, play a little trick on your mind here, the understanding that you need to talk yourself out of the doubt so that you can stay in tune with where you are headed instead of what's holding you back. Sometimes this is just the universe testing us, seeing how much you trust yourself. How does this feel? Do you have self-doubt? Anything like that. But you can absolutely achieve your desires and step beyond that fear. Do you get so discouraged without the support that you need when it comes to attracting clients and filling your programs? My new program is going to solve that without breaking the bank. For a limited time, you can join my Acceleration Club and gain instant access to my best 3 selling courses: How to Build a Killer Content Calendar, List Building Brilliance, and the Funnel Formula. Plus, you get bi-weekly support from me for the rest of the year with our acceleration calls. Visit accelerationclub.com right now. And when you step beyond that fear, like I said, the old fears move away, become old news, and new fears will creep up. So this never completely goes away. This is something you have to always work on and always talk yourself out of. But it really does come down to your energy in most cases. So if we're talking about the energy that you're giving your focus to, are you focusing on the why nots and the should nots and the could nots and the can'ts? Or are you focusing your energy on the I will, I can, I know I am good at this? So I want you to choose to move your energy from the old negative that's holding you back into that positive of who you will become. And a lot of that comes with visualization or scripting or journaling and just grounding yourself in who you want to be. And who you want to be is who you will become if you can put your thoughts there. So a lot of this has to do with mindset. A lot of this is a mindset shift. And you've heard me say many times before that your recipe for success, number 1, is mindset. So your mindset's really important in entrepreneurship. And I want you to think about, what does your gut say? What does your intuition say? What is causing you to have this block? Because that's what it is. It's a mental block. And sometimes it has to do with childhood programming and you need to reprogram. Sometimes it has to do with trauma and life experience. Sometimes it just comes from, the unknown. I've never been this far in my business. I don't know what's going to be. And that's exciting. So instead of thinking of it as fear, think of it as excitement. If you think about what you feel inside your stomach, right before you jump off the bridge, you get butterflies in your stomach and you're feeling like, I'm all shook up and I'm scared. What's the same feeling right before a first date with someone you really like? Butterflies in your stomach, but it's not scared. It's excitement. So just shift that feeling to be defined as what you want it to be. It's not fear that's holding me back and closing me off. It's excitement for the unknown and where I'm going. And then also you want to work with your intuition and trust what you're feeling. Make sure you're in alignment serving these clients, that it really is your life purpose that you're using to push yourself to this next level, and it's not clients demanding things from you that are pushing you to this next level. And also find some support. It's really hard to be in your own little closure in a closed environment with no support, especially if you don't have the support of your loved ones, which unfortunately sometimes happens. But surround yourself with other entrepreneurs, because I guarantee you they are going through the same thing. Other coaches, other healers, they're having similar issues and they're doubting themselves sometimes. So really important to put yourself in a community with people who are going to lift you up and not bring you down. And many times you find that community online, surrounded by strangers who are doing similar things to you. And that is way more supportive than the people who know you best, who sometimes are using their fear to stop you from your growth. Now, if this does come down to energy, there are many healing modalities that you can go into. Hypnotherapy, EFT, theta healing, chakra work, Reiki, any of these things. So if that's all up your alley, and it probably is if you're listening to this podcast, then research what you need to help change your mindset if it's something you can't do on your own. Also, personal development, reading or audiobook reading of other people's struggles or of universal truths and the law of attraction and manifestation. All these things can help you visualize that new version of yourself that you need to become to step into this next level. Because doubting yourself and having that feeling like you are an imposter is something that likely happens every time you take a leap of faith, you step outside your comfort zone and you are up leveling and growing. So it is natural. And if it's something that you struggle with when you try to break free from this feeling, just know this feeling's coming up again the next time you up level. So you want to get some solutions in place now and have some coping mechanisms to help walk you out of this faster. A lot of times, working with someone is the way to go. Every time I feel stuck, I always hire a coach. I either go back to my original coach or I supplement with an additional coach. So I'm always being coached by at least one person, and usually between 2 and 3 people. So when I see a weakness in myself, whether it's mindset, whether it's systems, whatever it is, I go find the solution and I get help. Why? Because working with someone is extremely helpful in making me reach that next level faster. Also, they recognize the blocks that are keeping me stuck, those limiting beliefs, and they have that bird's eye view of what I'm doing that I can't see while I'm going through it myself. That's why I hire a coach, even though I am a coach. I'm a marketing strategist, and guess what? I've hired a coach to help me with my business growth. Everybody needs support. So if you've never hired a coach or a strategist before, highly recommend that you do, because not only are they going to call you out on your shit, you're also going to get this added benefit of they've been there, they've done it. And so they already have the steps to get you to where you want to go much, much faster. They already have the answers. They already have the resources. So why sit here running in that hamster wheel trying to figure things out when someone else already figured it out and can literally just give you the answers? It'll move your business faster. It is a very good business investment to get your business moving forward, your mindset, your systems, everything in place. And the last piece of advice that I have for you is to recognize how amazing you truly are. Before you stepped outside your comfort zone and then went, oh, wow, what did I do? Before that, maybe 2 steps before that, just looking back 5 minutes ago, or maybe it was 2 weeks ago or a couple months ago, where were you where you felt like you were on top of the world? Did you have clients that were raving about you? Do you have testimonials that you can go back and read? Have you done a few live videos that had amazing comments underneath that you can go re-engage and just recognize and have some validation that you really are amazing at what you do, even when you yourself doubt it? So if you have any clients that have already gotten results for you, go back, journal about it, talk about it, think about the feelings that you got knowing that you are making an impact in someone else's life and you helped facilitate a transformation, and then really hone in on that feeling, because then you can attract more of that feeling. So I hope this helps. I hope that you are not suffering from imposter syndrome and you are not doubting yourself. But if that is the case, know that you are not alone and there is help out there for you. Whether that help is in personal development, maybe it's in going inside of yourself with the journaling and the meditation, or outside of yourself with hiring some support and a coach. All right, I hope this helps, and I'll talk to you soon.
Thanks for listening to the Marketing Tips with Meliss podcast at www.marketingtipswithmeliss.com.
Hey, coaches and healers, it's time to feel supported in your business. Head on over to our free community to get access to my best resources for free. I'm talking marketing tips, business strategy, feedback, and so much more. Join now at magneticmarketingmastermind.com. See you there.